I put my headphones on for the mic. Alrighty, there we go. Sorry. Oop, shoot. Dropping my pen everywhere. Alright, people wanted me to elaborate on line art. It's better to show you and explain as I go. I'll probably line art this entire thing. And then I'll get to coloring, so it's going to be like the full process except for the sketch. I'll just make something separate for a sketch tutorial. But for now, I'm going to do some inking. Alright, so now you can see my brushes from the last one. Like I said, I keep it on the min size of about 2%. Stabilizer usually stays at a soft 3. When I was talking about mode and everything before, I was talking about up here, you have multiply and luminosity. Those two are very important. I have 2 layers so far. I have my sketch layer and my inking layer. Now you can make a bunch of layers for inking and just merge them later. I do that when I might have difficulty erasing. I colored this previously, and inked part of this previously. Just the eyes when I did the quick little eye tutorial. So let's do this. Sorry I have no music or anything. I don't want to drown out my my soft voice. If it sounds like I'm kind of nervous, probably it's because I am. I can do them, you know, I can stream all day and talk through chat like crazy, but when I'm on video, it's a little more. Alright. So you're gonna want a tablet in order to do this, because with a tablet, what is my resolution? 150. Change that to about 220. Like I said, you're going to want a tablet. Basically, most tablets people use are the Wacom Bamboos, or just any Wacom brand, Intuos. I myself, for the longest time, used Bamboo Fun. I know they don't make them anymore. They changed it to like a Connect and Pen and Touch. But I still have it. I don't really use it because I don't have any use for it. Ew. I don't get how people draw how people can draw huge lips on characters. It just doesn't look right with the way I draw. Anyway, I got sidetracked. I used a Bamboo Fun. Then my good friend, when I had like tablet issues, he mailed me and bought a bamboo pen. Now it's like really small, it's affordable, but it really works, and I used it for the longest time. About a week after I got that one, my mother went and because she heard about my tablet problem, and she got me one. So I have 2 bamboo pens and a Bamboo Fun, and basically I don't use them anymore. Kind of a waste, right? What I really use is this little HP compact. It's called a TC 1100, and I mean, I can't afford a Cintiq, you know, Wacom Cintiq, but I love the feel of being able to see exactly what I'm drawing on the screen. So if I don't have that, I found it's really hard for me to focus getting any work done. Now, I used to be able to use a regular tablet, but I can't use one anymore. Kind of sucks. I should probably try to pick it up and, you know, try again, but I got no time for it right now. I get the darn ear right. Don't like it. Let's see. It's just off. It's way off. That looks like bunny ears. It's just, I keep getting it too pointy. That one might work. Okay. Now, later on I'm going to show you like the sketch project, shoot, what's the word? Progress. Everybody does it differently, but people say that the way I do it seems simple, I guess, but it just takes a lot of practice. Now, the thing to remember about inking is if you keep your pen on it at all times to ink, you're gonna come up with like thick, nasty lines. That just looks awful. Easiest way to do this is just quick, fluent strokes. See if I can get that right. And you know what? It doesn't harm you to rotate your canvas at all. I do it often. There you go. But you have to figure out your own, I guess, hand strokes. For me, it's like a flick of my wrist, except for longer lines, then I use my whole hand and my whole arm. Wow, talking a lot kind of hurts your throat a bit. Alright. I think no, she's fine. Alright, as you can see, there's a lot of variation in size. That's achieved through a lot of practice. As you get used to your tablet, if you're just starting out, or if you have one and you just need a little bit of, you know, little oomph, it's a really good idea to just go down and just do this for a while. Just try different variations of pressure. And you see they're almost the same size except for that one because I pressed harder. So if you can get like the same variation at every stroke, you can pretty much have nice clean lines. Alright, get rid of that. Now I still need practice in my line art as well. I mean, it's very rusty still. But everyone wants to know how I do it, so hopefully this helps somewhat. I know you can see the hair sketch right there, but no, that won't work. Okay, so I know you can see the hair sketch. You still draw the ears inside of it. You're going to put the hair on a different layer, and you're going to go to the ear layer, and you're going to erase what you know what's in the way. So, and take your time. Inking quickly can result in a very sloppy picture. At the same time, as you do more and more of it, you'll get quicker. There we are. And some people ink with really thin lines. Other people ink with really thick lines. It's all in the preference of your own artistic style. For me, I have a variation of pretty much thin and thick, depending on like what body part it is or what exactly I'm trying to portray in the picture. So see, if I zoom out and get rid of the sketch, it looks kind of clean. See some mess ups, but you know, you probably won't notice those when it's colored. So far so good. She's kind of looking bunny-ish. I think I gotta make that nose bigger. She's not a bunny. So yeah, a lot of pen practice with your strokes, using your wrist for every line can really go a long way. So I do suggest giving it a try when you can. Alright. It's starting to look alright. See, what can I talk about while I'm doing this? I don't even know. I could rant about imported cars, but that might not interest you. That was an ugly line. Erase it. Yeah. She's so fluffy. Oh, I guess I should give credits. The character here is belonged by Helsy. Helsy. I think it's LaFille. He recently asked me if I wanted to do. Excuse me, yawn. He recently asked me if I wanted to do an art trade, and of course, I love art trades. So I'm trying to get this down because they recently showed me a sketch of their half, and I was like, oh crap, I didn't even start. It's not that I forgot, it's just like, eh. So I figured at least get some of it done. And I'm going back over lines and stuff to make sure it looks right. You can grab your eraser. Got over lines. Meh. Right. That's starting to look pretty good. Alright, tilt. I'm barely touching the pen to the computer to do those lines. Barely touching. Oh, I know what I talk about. What I was talking about before. Okay, like I said, I use a tablet PC. I've had it for a while. It's gone through a few problems, but that's only because I really pushed it. Granted, I try to work from when I wake up to when I go to bed, and you know, get my meals in between. So that probably has something to do with it. So I guess I kind of killed it a few months ago. So this time I got it upgraded. It's got 80 gigs of RAM, and it is got upgraded. Not 80 gigs of RAM. I'm sorry. 80 gig hard drive, because it came stock with 40 and had a hard drive failure. So I bought that to make sure that it'd be good. That just when something like that happens. Alright. The lines are starting to look pretty good. I got some erasing to do. Throat's dry. I need some water. Oops. Touch the mic. What did I do? So if I sing for long periods of times, my throat gets dry. A little better. Okie dokie. Now, this video will probably be a while, so I might make a few parts of it. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't even tell me, does it? Elapsed time. It tells me in seconds. Okay, well, I guess I'll keep an eye on it. I tried using some other screen recording programs, and it just didn't come out right at all. I gotta say, I love the way these hands came out. I terrible at absolute horrid with hands, so I was pretty impressed with myself. Yeah, oh, that's the eraser. Duh, the water's not working. Zooming in to ink is also a good idea. Gives you an idea of the flow of the line. Hello. There we go. Now I just started adjusting to certain ways to draw hands, so I'm really terrible at them, so please don't ask me for a tutorial on hands. Stupid line's too thick. I think your pinky is too long for that. If she would have put it down, it'd be longer than her pointer. Also, a lot of basic anatomy will help when you're drawing, and especially when you're coloring. When I show you how to do the coloring. Basic anatomy. Oh, yeah. I've never taken hardcore college art classes. I've always self-taught pretty much. So when I show you things, art teachers might do something different. I don't know. I never had a class. I had computer art, you know, animation and stuff like that. It was fun. Never really got too far into it. My gallery has a few of my crappy little animations, but one day I'll make a good reel. One day. Starting to look pretty good. Yay! Alright. Before I continue with the body, I'm going to show you the hair. See over here, you make a new layer. It could be under it, it could be on it. I mean, not like on it, but you know, above it. Doesn't matter. Because you have a new layer and you don't have to worry about it now. So dim out your other layer so that you can see the sketch underneath. And when it comes to hair, you usually don't want to stroke down because it gets thicker right there. I usually try to do it this way. Usually. Doesn't always happen though. And once I'm comfortable with it, again, just soft strokes. Doesn't have to be anything too super rough. You don't need a rush, because when you take your time, it comes out a lot nicer. Okay, let's erase that line. I'm making some beats. I'm a nerd. Okay. Now this is what you're gonna do after I fix that break at the bottom. Okay. You're going to go back to that layer and erase the things that you won't see. Just like so. This is too small. It's so tiny. Tiny vista. Okay. So now it erases some of the cheek fuzz, but I mean, you're not gonna see the fuzz over the hair. So go back to your hair layer and make sure you're coloring on the right layer, because I've done so many times where I've drawn and inked. I've done the ink layer on the sketch. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Okay. I have to stop here soon anyway to go get me some dinner. I think it's starting to look pretty good. Let's zoom all the way out real quick. Oh yeah, getting there. Looks look pretty. Alright, do the hair. Finish up the hair. Alright. Again, rotating your canvas is, like, awesome. If you have trouble sketching in certain directions. I know I do. Which is why I do it. It's not a bad thing. Now, because the hair out here, it's like out here, I darken it And I make sure the lines are thicker so that it stands out. That was a terrible line. Look how nasty. It was not fluid at all. Okay. Almost done the hair. She's got a lot of it. Okay. I'll zoom in here. And zoom back out. I still don't quite understand her hair because you don't see the back of it, like, ever. Okay. You probably won't see much more than that. So I have to go back, start erasing some of these lines that are in the way. Yep. Oh god, where are you from? Sesame Street? If you keep everything on the same dark black layer opacity, it'll all just blend together and you won't know what to erase. So if you do it this way, it keeps it a little more organized. And I'm sure I probably missed a line in there somewhere. I usually do. I don't always erase the top of the eyes out of my pictures, but for this one, I think I will. Okay, so make it regular again. Take your sketch out. And it's starting to shape up nicely. Make sure I'm still recording here. Oh, I think I'm reaching the max for it. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. I think that's minutes. Limited recording, and then that's seconds. So, whatever minutes. Oh, I'll probably shorten these up, though, just to make it a little easier. So far, so good. Alright, so... see right here, I have this freaking break in the line art. There you go. Oh, better. Alright, let's do some boobies. Guess I should mark this mature on YouTube. Okay. Itchy nose. What the hell happened there? Okay, something's going on with my line. So it's like, alright, that was a bit large. Oh, it wasn't on the ink layer, that's why. I hate when that happens. Oh my god, that was ugly. I've done it where I was trying to ink like one thing and I must have done like 70 strokes before I was like, yeah, that looks good. But it's a pain in the butt. But it happens, so it's okay. Pointy. Oh boy, this might take a minute. Okay, see, now I'm not getting it this way, so let me just tilt it. Maybe I can get it better another way. Oops. So lopsided. Ugh. This is just great. I can deal with that. Okay. Her arm looks broken. So broken. Just realized that her arm's broke. It snapped. I'll play with that later. Alright, nice long stroke. See right here? It's gonna be long and smooth. So what I'm gonna do is keep it about canvas size. That's not what I wanted. Too wide. Beautiful. That was just one line. My whole arm moved with it. And I think when I get this other leg done, I'm gonna cut the video and restart it up. Because I don't want the video to take like weeks to load. No. Alright, let's see. Yay! It's getting there! So, I'm going to cut the video and I'm going to continue to ink this and we'll get into the fun part, coloring. Yeah.